God bless you. You are welcome once again to Evangelist Imakalu TV, Treasury of Excellent Knowledge. I am your serviceable servant, Evangelist Inimakalu. This video is a different topic from prioritizing godliness. I will be having varieties of topic, though prioritizing godliness is the focal topic of the moment until I will get it to a certain extent. But on emergency, I want to speak briefly on keeping your record clean. And this will form the part one on this topic because other happenings will be forming the rest of the part until how far I will go with this topic as well. It is keeping your record clean. Keeping your record clean is about being innocent and protecting your innocency, being consistent with innocency, also aligning with the principle of legitimacy, trying to do things legitimately. So these are the two factors that form the topic, keeping your record clean. As I'm talking to you, I am talking to myself and I am talking to every other person out there. The reason I come up with this topic is that there are people who have concluded in their mind and they voiced it out that it does not pay to follow the principle of the principle of legitimacy and to live the innocent life. That these two factors do not pay, or it is a slow way to prosperity and success. Therefore, get rich quick syndrome had made many people into embracing illegitimacy and speed lane to progress, to prosperity and success. But what about the consequences? I'm not making this video to body shame those who choose the speed lane to success, but I am just stating the obvious, and it is about debunking the notion and the narrative that there is no benefit to living the life of legitimacy and innocence. Because those who choose, like myself, who choose to live the life of legitimacy and innocence are regarded as people of antiquity, people of obsolete method, or permit me to use the word, archaic people, or people who are defeated by fear. This is how we are regarded, but it is not the reality. It is not the reality. The reality about it is that legitimacy and innocence are the factors that build a legitimate person, that build incorruptible people, that build a peaceful and tranquil society. That is the reason the Western world make their laws so effective. It is about controlling the crime, societal crime. Legitimacy and innocency is also a part of righteousness. When I'm talking about understanding and executing righteousness. It has to do with our relationship with God, also our relationship with humanity. What has prompted me to come up with this topic today is that today I went to solicit for the renewal of my Spain residence and work permits. And this solicitude, when it comes out, it will make my residence permit to become 10 years. So I went to solicit for the 10 years. My 10 years is just completing and it will expire on the 13th of next month, which should be June, 13th of June 2026. So I have just went to solicit for the new card, which will come out for the 10 years. And it happens that there are many people, when it comes to this stage, then due to one crime or another they have committed against the law of Europe or of Spain. I will use Spain as my typical example. Many people will not succeed to have their thumbprint in regard to renewing their documents, and the reason being their crime. So they will be asked to go and settle their criminal case first before their documents will be renewed. In the process, some people will delay 6 months, some people will delay 1 year more, and in the process, when the documents get expired completely, it will deprive them of their work opportunity. It will deprive them many other things, everything that has to do with active resident permit. All of those things will completely be frozen up and they will be pursuing their case. In the process, they will be losing time, they will be losing money, they will be losing their energy. So a lot of things, stresses, the frustration it brings. While in some cases, some people will lose their document completely and they will begin anew to find new residence permits, which also will have something in relation to the case they have. Even if they are qualified to have the new one, their case will pend their solicitation. And in some cases also, some people will be expelled from Spain. Then they will find their way out, maybe to travel to stay in any other Western Europe country until their time of expulsion will be over. So the time of expulsion will always be 2 years or 5 years, depending on the magnitude of that case. I know that all of us came to Europe to find our greener pasture. As I've said earlier, it is not about body shaming those who choose the quick lane to success and prosperity. It is about establishing the fact that legitimacy and innocency also have their own advantage. And as I speak, they are leverages to success. Those who are wise, intelligent, and entrepreneurial can leverage on innocency and legitimacy to venture and to become successful and prosperous in whatever they are doing in Europe. Not only in Europe, everywhere in the world. So it is important that while we are looking for money, while we search for money, and we want it so quick. Let us not deny the fact that legitimacy and innocence have their own capability to provide advantages and to provide opportunities, to provide some benefits that will help us to succeed. Also, we should realize that success and prosperity is not limited to cash. Other things are also necessities to compounding and building success. And also, a sustainable success and prosperity is always based on innocency and legitimacy. I know that allegation may come, trials and temptation may come, people will come with their intimidation and distraction. Oppression and persecution will come against the innocent, even against the guilty. But on the neutral ground, do innocency and legitimacy provide benefits, advantage to prosperity and the success? The answer is yes. So, I am now a testimony of what I am saying, because by the grace of God, it is not easy for someone to have spent residence permit, having been renewing it until now that it is about to come out for 10 years without any obstruction. Without any obstruction. Those who live in Spain understand what I am talking about. Some people it would delay some people to get this. I have just completed. I went just less than 3 hours ago with my appointment. I went straightforward. I was attended to. I have completed, and they have given me 30 days from today to return to collect the card. Is that not wonderful? All of the obstacles, all of the hustles, all of them had been neutralized, just as a power of innocence and legitimacy. Some people may exchange their innocence and legitimacy for money. But it is not everybody that succeeds to make that money while committing the crime. Some people make the money, today they have lost the money and they do not have their residence permit, or their renewal is being delayed. While some truly have the money, but they are suffering that consequence. There are also people who make the money on the fast lane, and for whatever reason, or by the grace of God, the police have not caught them, so they also have the renewal of their document at this stage clear and clean. But we should not always rely on that. The key factor in this video is that legitimacy and innocence have their benefits, and they are leverages to succeeding and prospering in life. May God bless you. As I have said, it is also a social means of executing righteousness. Until I come your way once again, remain blessed. I am your serviceable servant, Evangelist Inyima Kalu.